Hello, everyone. This is Charles Harper. Wanted to go over what we talked about in today's newsletter, if you haven't seen it already. And that was that, in in this week's PLR package, we made sure to kind of go over what I call some of the boring parts of YouTube. But those parts are really necessary for you to explain to your customer. Um, it, the fact that you really do want to kind of control that YouTube homepage and what is your profile, because not everybody is going to use YouTube the same. Not everybody's going to try to get, instant traffic. Some people are just going to put some videos on there and they're going to create a profile. And so because of that, some small businesses just really need to make sure that that page is right, that they need to make sure that the videos that are there reflect what it is they want to say about their company. And that's why those videos are really important. And you might want to emphasize that, when you're selling the course or even when you're trying to educate your customers about what it is they need to do with this course. Yes, we went over things like reaction style videos and other things like that, which are more technical and really will help them. But if you understand what we were trying to do with those, the what I call the boring parts, those homepage videos, managing that portion, that's why. Just for those businesses that really need to make sure that it's one of their profiles that they use. And in fact, it's one of those things that I discussed in the upgrade where we do the DFY live masterclass, where we talk some about some of the strategy that people really need to incorporate when they're doing YouTube. So when you're using this PLR, you may want to emphasize the fact that I explained, or in this case, your trainer explained how to make sure that they're using YouTube as part of their overall reputation management. That's one angle to really take toward this. And of course, it'll be expanded upon. If you have the live masterclass, they'll understand the strategy, all of the way through. And that's really it for today. One other thing that I did want to say was I've been kind of thinking about this whole idea and about having software, which I talk about often. And I just really want to encourage you that, you know, just because, you see, software sitting on your hard drive, or, a software program comes out, or there's a new innovation, that doesn't necessarily mean you have to do it. And sometimes it pays to be last when there's an innovation. Sometimes it pays to be last on the curve, and not just to see if it needs to be bug tested, but really if it fits into your overall your overall process, and it really does lead to you being more profitable, then yeah, I think that it's something you can start looking at to incorporate it. But don't be biased by the basic assumption people operate under, and I do it myself too. So I'm not, trying to make myself better than anybody, is that all technology, all progress, everything that's released that is done by somebody we trust is a good thing. And I'm saying here to you to say that it doesn't, not only is it not always a good thing, sometimes it's not even a good thing for you in your business. And sometimes you just don't need it. So don't assume, right? If you don't do anything else, just as you start to see new technologies and you start to see new ways of marketing and things that can probably make you more productive if you use them, if you buy it, I would say just take a step back sometimes and start saying, well, yeah, do I really, is it really better for me right now? Is it really something I need? Is it really going to make me profitable? And it does come back to those, principles that we talked about that I use from, the theory of constraints, Elihu Goldratt, which I talk about, in some of our past training. Um, you want to start incorporating a new technology, when it diminishes a limitation that you have, and that the changes you have to make in the system that you're trying to use in order to be profitable, that they're not too great. Because if you got to make too many changes in order to incorporate this new technology, even if it makes you more profitable, you may be better off waiting until either you've got somebody who can implement it, or you feel like it's the right time, or it's the right time in your business, to order to do that. So uh, uh, just something that I've been thinking about as I watch our industry. I think that we are gravitating toward looking at software products now that are created by reputable people, and that they do what they say they're going to do. And I really say this all the time. That's a wrong that's a wrong way of making a decision about whether or not you're going to use software. So with that, that's about it. It's been about 5 minutes, and tomorrow, uh, I'm gonna be sending out a tutorial that'll show you something, as to how you're gonna market your PLR. We'll continue to talk about YouTube Marketing Playbook. You can get YouTube Marketing Playbook, depending on when you're hearing this, at the plrshow.com/YTMP. If the launch is over for some reason, you can go to harperacademy.com/YTMP. You can get YouTube Marketing Playbook if for some reason, the launch ends and you didn't get the right pricing. Okay, so thanks everybody. Have a great day and a pleasant tomorrow. Take care.